guys, it's Erik and Tianna, and welcome to Table.
Now here in Ontario, things are really heating up. No one's complaining, but the temperatures have been a little bit high recently, so we thought we would offer you something that's a little bit less heavy if you're making like a lunch, if you're having friends coming over for a nice afternoon. So what we're going to show you today is a Vietnamese style wrap with a spicy peanut sauce. So let's get started.
Now, as always, we will have the recipe and the ingredients and all the measurements down below, but what we're going to need are some rice vermicelli noodles, as well as smooth peanut butter, some lime, granulated sugar, water, garlic, chilies. I think these are either, what, Thai chilies?
They're like a Thai chili. Okay. You can find them in any Vietnamese or Asian supermarket. We've
also got some garlic chili paste, basil, cilantro, cucumber, some carrots that we just used a vegetable peeler on, defrosted shrimp. This is pre-cooked and frozen. We've got Bibb lettuce. We're using tamari instead of soy sauce so that it's gluten-free, and we've also got some sesame oil, as well as our rice wraps, which are pretty accessible in most grocery stores these days.
Absolutely, and you can find either the square ones like this is, or the round ones. This is a very easy recipe. There's no cooking involved unless you are using another type of meat other than the shrimp, because the shrimp is obviously pre-cooked. If you're using ground beef or chicken, then you're going to have to add that step. The only thing that you have to do is boil the noodles for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds just to soften them up a bit.
So I guess the next step is to start assembling.
Absolutely, it's just all assembly. For the peanut sauce, we're going to make this really easy. All we'll do is combine all of these ingredients here. So you have your garlic chili paste, your chilies, your garlic, your peanut butter. We're going to use the juice of 1.5 limes, your granulated sugar, your tamari, and some sesame oil. And we have a little bit of water here just to thin it out in case it gets a little bit too thick.
And set aside, and the next step is assembling our actual wraps.
Yes, really it's whatever you want to put in a wrap. Everybody has different preferences. What we've chosen here is some lettuce. On this plate here we've sliced up some cucumber, some carrots, some basil, and some cilantro to give it a really nice fresh feel, especially this time of year, right? But you could also add in any number of things. You could add in
bean sprouts,
absolutely,
or peppers or onions, or
yep,
any number of things. We do also have some of the cooked and cooled vermicelli rice noodles, the defrosted shrimp, and the lettuce as well.
So we'll assemble it and show you how that goes.
So the first step to making our wrap is taking the rice wrapper and actually submerging it in some cold water, and this will just kind of hydrate it and get things going. Okay, so once it is all soft and pliable, we're going to start with a lettuce leaf, probably just half. And you want to give yourself plenty of space to actually seal it up.
peanut sauce is made. You can see that not a lot of veg in that has yielded quite a few wraps. Perfect if you're having company over. It's nice summertime on the patio, or if you're just looking for an easy dinner to make at home. Very healthy, very delicious.
One thing you mentioned is if you want to take these for lunches, they are great. However, you're going to want to put a damp either paper towel or cloth in it just to kind of keep the wrap moist. Otherwise, it's going to get back to the original hard state. So, but they're pretty transportable, and I think all that's left is the table.
Right.
Oh, we forgot. You know what? And we forgot this. And we forgot this.
Do you want to take them out of there?